And get over it is the common slogan to your health this morning. People use that slogan to motivate themselves in the Cooper River Bridge Run, and that's the thing you're hoping your friends aren't saying to you on Sunday as you soak your feet and ice everything down. Dr. Andrew Saffer, is here from East Cooper Hospital to talk about this, because you got a lot of newcomers and you got a lot of seasoned athletes, and you say that preparation is key for this, right?
Preparation is definitely key. It really comes down to having the right foot gear, having a really good running shoe and a really good running sock. You want to make sure you replace your running shoes every 500 miles, every 6 months to a year. If they're worn down, that actually loses the shock absorption of the shoe and can lead to foot injury.
Well, what about the sock? Tell us about the socks as we look at those first three key tips. Right. The sock is something that I unfortunately learned the hard way. That moisture wicking sock is clutch.
It really is. It's worth the investment to spend a little bit extra money to get a good running sock. They're typically made of acrylic, a synthetic fiber. The most common ones would be called Thurlows and Coolmax, and they really take away the moisture from the foot and make it breathe through the sock and through the shoe itself, and that really helps to prevent blisters.
Well worth the investment. They're probably a little more than the regular cotton sock, but believe me,
they are, without a doubt. Definitely prevent the blisters.
Yeah. You also talk about stretching. A lot of people are waking up for the first time. They are doing this run. We actually did a report not too long ago about the differences. Should you stretch a cold muscle or a warm muscle? Where do you stand, and what should these people be doing?
I think you should do some light stretching before the run, maybe running in place. Doing calf stretches is key. That will really help to warm up the muscles, and also stretching afterwards as well will help prevent cramping and soreness.
So something simple as you know, throwing your toe up on the curb, you know, stretching the back of the leg and the Achilles tendon.
Yeah, it just takes a few minutes and can really help to prevent cramping after the run.
Okay, look at a couple more of the tips. You talk about staying hydrated. There are water stations all along there. There are some of the stretches you talked about. You can use rubber bands, stand against the wall, the curb. That one at the end is something I learned a lot about, and that is that frozen water bottle or can for the arch.
Yes, if you have any soreness after the run, you can use a frozen gel pack or a frozen bag of peas or a frozen water bottle and really ice the bottom of the foot 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, about 30 minutes, and will help to decrease a lot of the inflammation.
Now, onto that staying hydrated, a lot of stations along the way. Can you overhydrate when you're running? You
can overhydrate, but you want to drink a little bit of water beforehand and also during the run as well. And also talking about blisters, it keeps the skin well hydrated, which actually will help to prevent blister formation.
You also say keep it real, those expectations.
Yes, I mean, a lot of the times people running the bridge run for the first time, there's music playing on the bridge, everybody's pumped up. Really, if you haven't trained a lot over the past couple of months, just really run within yourself. If you can walk and run, that's always good to do as well.
What are some of the common injuries? I experienced one of them myself last year with plantar fasciitis, probably the most painful thing I went through. What exactly is that?
Plantar fasciitis is an inflammation of a fibrous ligament on the bottom of the foot called the plantar fascia, and overstraining it from a 10K run like tomorrow's run can really strain this plantar fascia and develop a really bad inflammation. So it's really key to stretch and ice, maybe take anti-inflammatories after the run to hopefully prevent that. Custom orthotics or inserts is something we can do in our office to help support the ligament and take the tension off it.
One of my football coaches told me, wait till you turn 30, you can take the wrong step and tear an Achilles tendon.
Exactly, that's very common, usually between the ages of 30 and 60, especially in men. So that's why these Achilles stretches that we showed you earlier really help to stretch it out and hopefully prevent injury.
All right, Dr. Saffer, I can't wait. I know it's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people out there, and the one last thing that you're going to have in your talk is the fracture.
Yes,
and the stress fracture can be just as painful as everything else, right?
It can. The most common area for stress fractures is the second metatarsal bone. So if you have any swelling or pain on the top of the foot after the run, I think it's really important to have your foot x-rayed because that can be a really serious injury.
All right, very good. Dr. Saffer is going to be talking about this in one of East Cooper Medical Center's free health talks. And if you want to be a part of that, it is free to sign up. It is coming up next week. It'll be on Wednesday, April the 6th. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. out at East Cooper Medical Center. You should call. They want you to register for this. 884-7031. Good luck if it's your first time. Good luck if you're a long-time runner. Dr. Saffer will be waiting on you if you don't listen to him. Josh Marthers will introduce us to our Pet of the Week when we return. You're watching News 2 Today.